both. Ken, I'm going to start with you because you actually featured in one of the sort of prominent tweets I saw today saying, is this the moment that Labour realised that actually it's not all a Ken Loach film, that there was such a narrow tunnel vision of what they were trying to achieve and it just didn't reach the country?
Well, I think you're right. A rather patronising remark, but I think you're right in that Labour didn't get its message across. It didn't get it, and it's disastrous because we've now got the biggest existential crisis humanity's faced with climate change, and it's being left to a bunch of free marketeers to sort out, and plainly that won't happen.
But you were backing, weren't you, a very divisive side of the Labour Party that were pushing a Corbyn agenda, and that hasn't reached out to the rest of the country. It made many Labour voters feel isolated enough to vote Conservative for the first time.
I don't think that's divisive, you see. To restore the health service to its founding principles is not divisive. To say the inequality is grotesque is not divisive, because it's wanting to remove that. It's saying that people are working in the gig economy 12, 14 hours a day to get a living wage, with no job security whatsoever. That surely can't be divisive.
So if it's not the message, was it the messenger? I mean, I'm asking you, if to you it seems totally reasonable and rational, the way you explain it, why did it not seem that, even in your heartlands?
That's a really good question. I don't know the answer totally. I think there are... Maybe Labour wasn't clear in presenting it. Maybe, and I think this is not whinging, but I think there are facts, is that the whole press, almost the whole press, was pro-Tory. And we can run through the papers, but we know them all. And they're owned by rich men who live abroad, mainly, and don't pay their taxes here. So the bias within the press is overwhelming. And I have to say, the BBC and the ITN generally were an echo chamber for that. So the agenda was taken from the press.
I'll be really